don't like being this low. Like, I don't like it. I hate it. Like, first of all, I look like a midget, respectfully. All right, shout out to all the little people. All right, but I look small as hell. What's good, Josh? What's good, Josh? Damn, saying that back to back was crazy. What's good, Tiny? What's good, J Tom? What's good, Noah? How's everybody feeling? Welcome back to the Flexion Mind Network. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day. What's good, Connor? I see you. Is that Ruthless? Is that Ruthless? Oh, Lee, what's good, Quickie? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome back. Hope everyone's having a great day. What's poppin', Connor? How you feeling, bruh? Jeez. Hey, first of all, happy Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. Hope y'all doing good. If you're at work, shout out to all the working people. Are you sitting on the floor? I'm not sitting. You see what I'm talking about? I'm sitting in a chair. I'm sitting in a chair. Okay? What's good? We got Cousin B in the building. What's popping, bro? What's good? What's the word? What's the word? Oh, Lee. We got some videos to get to. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time. I got to get everything done within the hour. I got to be out of here in less than an hour. Okay? I got work at 5:30, so I got to make sure I get the boogie in after. I'm glad you great, bro. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone's feeling good, doing good, and all that jazz, all right? Coolin', love it. All right. But like I said, we got some things to talk about. Why is it every time I come to this channel? Why is it every time I come to this channel, they always arguing about something? It's funny. It's funny to me. Because you just can't get the point to it. Holy. Like, it's just a little ridiculous that we're still having the argument that a lot of people just can't comprehend. I apologize that your brain can't pick up some things around here. And you know what? Maybe you're missing the point or you're missing some sort of education. That's on you to figure that out. All right? Let's make that clear right now. But every time I come to this page, they get... Yo, we got vibrant numerals. Holy. I'm right here, okay? I know I'm still in the small box. Let's make that clear, but I'm sitting kind of low. I don't like it. I'm too low. The small box is vacant is crazy. You see why I need a standing desk? Yo, like I said, I'm trying to do another 24-hour live. I talked about this yesterday. I want to do another 24-hour live. If I want to to get this table, I got to make sure I make it interesting for everybody. So, I want to do a 24-hour live. I'm aiming to do it around Christmas Eve. So, Christmas Eve going into Christmas Day. That'll be cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. That'll be really cool. And I want to see if we can do the same thing we did for the Kendrick Lamar tickets to see GNX in Toronto, but we're going to do that for a standing desk. I need a desk and I need a chair, okay? But I'm not going to sit there and be like, yo, please donate to me. I don't do that, all right? I want to make it interesting. So I want to do another 24-hour live, you know? So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. What's good, Tiff? Oh, Lord, Tiff here. Ladies and gentlemen, as of right now, our security guard is in the building. We do not play about her. We respect her. Shout out Tiff. Okay, everybody's favorite security guard, all right? That's Big Otis. Understand? You want an L-shaped desk or a regular standing desk? What's cheaper? I don't want to get too much of the theatrics because, you know, I'm just a simple man. I'm a simple dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So expect the 24-hour live to come soon. I want to make sure I make it interesting. Let's see how that goes. But I want to talk this hip-hop real quick. As you can see, we got We Love Hip Hop in front of us. I might as well record this one right now because I feel like this might be a good video because the conversation at hand right now is simply about they're still confused about, Drake versus Kendrick, and they have a little argument about it on the podcast. So I'm just here, I'm here on the outside looking in because we know. Y'all know we know. So I'm not worried. But when I see it over here, it's like, how do we not get it yet? I know we're not in America, but how do we not get it yet? Let it go. Let it go, bruh. Damn. So look, let's go ahead and get started. Let's dive in. Y'all do know how I start this. So let's go ahead and make it happen. All right. Oh, chat froze. Let's go. Yo, you, right here in the small box, right here in the small box. Welcome back to Flex Mob Reactions, only on the Flex Mob Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel. Hope y'all having a great Friday. Hope you're having a great day. Shout out to the Flex Mob. Shout out to the Shadow Mob. Appreciate y'all equally. Y'all tapped in with the greatest. So we got a little turmoil in the 6 again. I feel like that's like the breaking news headline in Toronto when you come here. Turmoil in the 6. They just can't get it. They just can't get it. But you know what? It's cool. It's cool. Let's go ahead and dive in. Let's see what's going on. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the reaction. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I drop my videos or when I'm live like right now. And let's get it popping, bro. Let's make it happen. Leg out.
When can we stop talking about this?
Never.
Not just this guy asking him about it, because like I lived through the
What's good, Judy?
Nas and Jay. You guys were like how old when Nas and Jay? That was like 2001, like 6, right? So you guys didn't like feel the effect of it. Okay, I felt the effect of it. I was already a grown man, and it's like we didn't talk about it from. If let's say I could be wrong in the comments. Relax, okay? Let's say it was 2001.
Don't relax in the comments. I repeat, do not relax in these comments. Let's make this fun. Let's make this entertainment. I want everybody to just go off just for shits and gigs. Like I said, if you see the rung along text at the bottom, this is strictly for entertainment purposes only. If your heart is weak, if your heart is light, please exit to the left. We ain't got no time for that right now. We want to have some fun. Okay? I know the people in the chat want to have some fun too. So, let's have some fun. I'm talking about people in the comments, relax. No.
And it took all the way through.
Really? What do you mean you can't hear? What do you mean you can't hear? Oh. Okay, yeah, you right. All right. Hey, I get it. Damn. Tiff, you see why she's a security guard around this month? Can you hear now?
When can we stop talking about this beef?
Never.
Not just this guy asking him about it, because like I lived through the Nas and Jay. You guys were like how old when Nas and Jay beef? That was like 2001.
Like 6.
Right? So you guys didn't like feel the effect of it. Okay? I felt the effect of it. I was already a grown man.
So if you're grown then, what are you now? All right, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Okay, I'm teasing.
And it's like, we didn't talk about it.
The video low. God damn, why are you?
I could be wrong in the comments.
Always nitpicking.
Relax, okay? Let's say it was 2001. And it took all the way through, let's say, mid-2001. We weren't talking about it in 2004. We were over it. Not 2002, 2003, we weren't talking about it, fam. We were over it.
We're still talking about the Pac and Biggie beef, though.
2 mans died.
Mans died in this one, too.
Who died?
Well,
and this
no.
Who died? Yo, who died? Who died? I know somebody got shot, but who died? Who died? Who passed away? Who moved on to the upper room? Who? Please tell me.
2 guys got shot.
Okay,
Nobody died.
okay. My
Oh,
bad,
okay.
my bad,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
False news, false news.
news.
My bad.
I'm trying
And
to
also,
think.
this was bigger than any rap altercation in history, bro.
And it was also like everyone was tuning in at the same time, and it was so instantaneous that it really was a moment.
See, Friday, what you don't understand is that since we have access to the internet, everything that you think in your stone age is it's not the case no more. Everything is amplified now because of the internet. You gotta understand.
And culturally.
And not only that, because like they kept bringing it back up. Like Drake would do round two, and then
Yeah.
Kendrick would like in the Super Bowl is
There is
like,
the round 2.
you know, and then Kendrick would perform the song at the Super Bowl, and then Drake would implement something in his tour. So like they would keep it going as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like that kind of adds to it.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to, and listen, it's not a shot at Drake. I don't want to hear nothing from any of these artists like, why are you guys dragging this? Because you just mentioned all those things, and it's like, yes, we could stop talking about it.
And the lawsuit.
And the lawsuits, yes. We could stop talking about it, but you guys have, you're adding fuel to the fire.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe do you want us to keep on talking about it? Because I'm over it, fam. I'm sure 21 has been over it too.
I think
You're over it because you in pain. I'm not over it. I'm still entertained. That's what you don't get. The levels of entertainment this beef has brought upon the people is levels above, wow, words are hard. Any TV show that I have watched, and I've watched a lot of TV, okay? But y'all need to understand, like, what that beef has brought to the culture. You can never repeat that ever again. That can't be something that can be done better. That's like the peak. That rap beat was the peak of entertainment. We were all entertained. Let me tell you that right now. Just remember the moments. Oh, we got like that. The internet erupted like a volcano in Hawaii. Like, you understand me? Like, we were all like, he did it. Especially for like longtime Kendrick fans that remembers the Heart Part 4. They're like, oh God, he about to end his career. He about to end his life. Then we got Push-Ups, Tailor Made, and then another song that they took away. So technically there was 3 songs. Then you had J. Cole go ahead and drop his 7-minute drill. And let's not forget what Rick Ross did to Drake. Talking about, white boy, I see you. And then we finally got Euphoria. And when I say the internet erupted again when we got Euphoria. Talk about walk a man down. And then proceeds to go back to back with 616 in LA. Then we get the response of Family Matters 20 minutes later. When Family Matters drops, we get Meet the Grams. And then the next day, we get Not Like Us. When I tell you, you will never get something like that ever again. We got treated to something so incredible. You can't even comprehend it. Talking about, oh, I was there for the Nas and Jay beef. That's great. Oh, I still remember Tupac and Biggie. That's wonderful. Them niggas can't do what just happened. What's good, Jordan? How you feeling? Bro, this is absolutely like, why? Why is it that we can't get it here? And I'm not saying just like in general. There's plenty of us here in Toronto that absolutely understands, but let's be realistic right now. There's a lot of people running around here still crying about, yo, why is he so popping? Because he won. He's reaping what he sowed.
everyone's low-key over it, but I think it's still fresh in the mind of like the zeitgeist or whatever. So I think every move that both Kendrick and Drake do from this point on is analyzed through that lens of the post beef.
Yeah, and
you
know what? Let me take back some of my take a little bit about the Jay and Nas thing, because that lens that you just mentioned, that's also looked at with Jay and Nas. It's been
even to this day.
To this day, they'll be like, is Jay trying to drown Nas's thing by making a big announcement or
Exactly.
dropping music at the same time and different things? So
facts.
that's been a conversation still like 10, 20,
Wait.
15
Can
years.
I hear that part again, please?
It's also looked at with Jay and Nas. It's been
Even to this day.
they'll be like, is Jay trying to drown Nas's thing by making a big announcement or
Exactly.
dropping music at the same time and different things? So that's been a conversation still like 10, 20, 15 years later. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a comic book, bro. Like I feel like we're just drawn to like hero type characters and conflict.
yeah.
And it's like two people from different ends of the earth, you know? Like
Yeah, Clash of the Titans type thing.
literally.
Yeah.
Because like they're always gonna associate themselves with each other. Because I seen that Drake had the #1 artist on Apple Music,
Mm-hmm.
and then everyone in the comments, oh, where's Kendrick? Where's Kendrick?
Yeah.
But I
yeah.
seen that the top 5 songs on Apple Music, Kendrick had 2 of them, and Drake didn't have any.
I don't know who if I'd be annoyed or if I'm
Say that louder, please. Yo, Drake fans are trying to salvage anything they get. You know, if that's the path you want to walk down, I'm not going to stop you. But you need to understand the same way how you troll is the same way how anybody else can troll. Yo, what they don't understand is that if y'all keep talking ish, we're going to keep playing Not Like Us. Not Like Us has grown into something that's cultural, but it also has grown it also grown into something to use to troll. When we play Not Like Us, we are trolling y'all. That's what a lot of people are not understanding. That's what a lot of people are not getting. When y'all go on the internet and you talk big ish, all we gotta do is play Not Like Us. And then you sit there and wonder why, oh, look, they're botting again. No! You're provoking us, stupid! Yo, why is everybody so slow? Why is everybody so slow? I mean, you can look back to the school system, but that's a whole other story for another day. Grow up. Grow up and listen to Mr. Morale, by the way, please. My God, that body of work is damn near perfection. My Jesus.
I'm happy by that. Like every time I do some shit, you got to keep on. Like if I'm Drake, let's say, every time I do some shit, I get another accolade. You got to keep on mentioning this guy because he dissed me. Like
it's the same,
get off of me.
It's the same vice versa as well.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if the other vice versa. Kendrick's like, yo, every time I freaking get another accomplishment, I sell out another thing or get a record for selling out a tour or whatever. You're like, but Drake did. Like, don't shut the hell up about Drake. Like, fam, let me be me. But you engaged, and now you can never do anything without saying the other man's name.
Yeah, and I would argue it probably, I don't want to say haunts Kendrick more because of the results, but like in terms of how often it's referred, because that was his commercially most successful song ever.
Yeah,
was tied to Drake. Drake, it's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Drake has plenty of
commercially successful song. I can happily disagree with that, knowing that we have songs like Money Trees. Commercially successful song. That's the part that clouds everybody's like judgment, because they're not understanding the song has evolved past Drake. It evolved past, and Wagwan over here. Someone subscribe? Yo, Arturo Rodriguez, I appreciate you for your subscription, bro. Oh, by the way, I'm almost at 4.6K subs. 400 more subscribers, and I hit 5K, and I will do that Cutwater challenge. When I hit 5K subs, I'm going to come on stream. I got 4 Cutwaters, and I'm going to drink it. And that's also going to be my first time drinking Cutwater, too. So, if we can get the 5K subs, you know, I'm going to drink the Cutwater on stream for them.
bangers and stuff, but like for a lot of the mainstream audience, like this was like the biggest Kendrick Lamar song ever.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I might be more annoyed.
No, like I said, I disagree again, because the judgment is clouded because you're not understanding that the song has evolved past Drake. But the funny thing is, even though it's past him, people are still using the song to troll him and his fans. It's not the most commercially successful. It's one of the most commercially successful Kendrick songs. So you gotta fix up the sentence right there at the same time too. You gotta fix that up at the same time too. So you also got to consider that point when you talk about the song, because whatever y'all are assuming, a lot of the times it's really not the case. People are saying that because they don't know or they don't remember Kendrick's songs. They don't remember his best tracks. We've already broke it down already. When we went up against Drake's streaming numbers, against Kendrick's streaming numbers, and we broke it down because you got to understand, Drake is a variety artist. He has a very strong variety. His hand is in a lot of genres. So you got to consider the rap tracks and the streaming off of the rap tracks, and then you compare it to Kendrick's rap tracks that he has, and you compare and contrast the two, and then you see who's the better streamed artist in terms of rapping, and that's Kendrick. We already figured that out. All right? Because you can't put them side to side knowing that Kendrick don't do that. Kendrick sticks in one lane. Drake's in multiple lanes. So comparing them is off already. You also got to consider that too. But Not Like Us is one of his successful songs. Get that right. Don't let the internet fool you.
On Kendrick's side, like, bro, I just...
Whoa, we got Crew in the building. Oh, shoot. What up, Crew? How you feeling, bro? Oh, shoot. That's crazy, bro. Ah, that's ganging them right there, bro. What's popping, bro? You feeling good, bro? Welcome to the Flex Your Mind Network, my boy. Man, get yourself a seat. Get yourself a little drink. We gonna have some fun, you know?
did this, bro. Like, don't worry about that light skin you, bro. Worry about me.
Yeah, like this isn't the only song of my career.
Yeah.
You know?
So you're saying every time you're annoyed of the body you caught of the dragon, you every time you're reminded you'd be annoyed?
No, but let me put it like this.
Yo,
like,
fam, remember that body you caught last year, broski? Oh,
Nah.
stop telling me about it.
okay, say you have like a viral piece of content and it's content that isn't your usual content that like you want people to know.
Music
you
is
for.
a usual content.
Okay, but the style
The
of music
style.
isn't usually a diss track.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like he's probably like, I have songs that are closer to me and my artistry that are getting overlooked because of this like massive pop culture
Yeah.
moment.
I talk about God and bringing people together and shit. You keep on telling me about that song where I called a man a people.
Y'all talking for somebody that hasn't spoke. Yo, y'all are, yo, this is what baffles my brain. Y'all are making up words and then you're having an argument or a conversation assuming this is what dude is thinking about. Yo, we need to fix up here so bad. Yo, Toronto needs to get it together. Kendrick ain't say not one word, bro. Yo, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. What is going on here? What is going on here is what I don't understand when it comes to Kendrick and Drake. Or I don't even want to keep it there. Keep it to hip hop. Keep it to rap music. Why is it that everybody is assuming something that a lot of the times is not true? What's going on in everybody's thought process to assume this, knowing that the individual that y'all speaking about ain't say a word since? He didn't even say a word on social media. He kept it music. That's the job for a rap artist. You got to keep it music. If you cannot achieve that, you got to reconsider your role within this culture. Because you're not adding to the culture speaking this way. You're taking away from it. You dividing people speaking like this. Because now you're creating a narrative that nobody really can follow because it's not true. Why do we keep doing this? This just makes no sense. Yo, this makes no sense, bro. Oh my Jesus, I don't understand. It's like, yo, it's like there's a select few of us around here that got brain cells and everybody else on autopilot. This gotta stop. This gotta stop. Oh my Jesus. Just let the jib tapping in, bro. Love, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for tapping in for sure. Let's keep going though.
PDF.
I'm not saying he's like
Nah,
upset
yo.
at it. I'm just saying like as
Kendrick
an artist.
Kendrick has a wide range of music, so like he does do the conscious stuff, but he also has songs where he's talking about, oh, I'm gonna slap your favorite artist. Who's your top 5? I'm smoking on them. All
Tell
this
him,
next
Tiny.
stuff. So
And none of that shit slapped until he hit
I
Drake up, though.
no, Family Ties slapped. Family Ties web, you know, in the comments, y'all know. So
The one
that
with
did-
Baby Keem.
You're saying Kendrick doesn't have any bangers? The song we're talking about.
Wow, that lyric just aged well. That shit. What is that song? What is the song? Family Matters, or what do you say? Your shit don't slap unless Keem's on it or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So wait, hold on. So Keem wrote
Family Ties.
No, he said Kendrick's stuff doesn't slap unless Keem's on it. So
I didn't say that. That's what Drake said.
So Keem.
See, more assumptions. And yes, yo, crew, you got nominated. It was Torture Chamber that had nominated you, and I forgot what the category was. But yo, congratulations. Real ish, bro. Congratulations, bro. Real talk, man. That's so crazy. Yo, that's kind of cool that Torture Chamber's doing that as well. Kind of like shedding light on other creators out there. So that's what's up, bro, for sure. You see what I'm talking about with these assumptions? Can we just hear this again real quick?
Hold on. So Keem wrote
Family Ties.
No. He said Kendrick's stuff doesn't slap unless Keem's on it. So
I didn't say that. That's what Drake said.
So Keem wrote Kendrick's first album, second album, third album. Keem didn't come around until like just before the
I'm
fourth
not
album.
going to argue against the Keem thing. All I'm saying is
We Gonna Be Alright is one of Kendrick's most prolific songs, and Keem was like 6 years old.
But would you say that is commercially and even like critically in terms of the awards, like that is the most popular song of his career, Not Like Us?
I'm saying
Well, yes or no? Like,
okay, we switched it. If we're going back to the Not Like Us thing, I don't think he'd be cheesed because he loves battle rap music. So if he says, yo, I wrote a battle rap so crazy, it got this amount of Grammys, this amount of accolades, I don't think he'd be cheesed by that.
But after all of the different things that you've done and the versatility and all of the different...
I ain't gonna hold you. That whole like minute and a half, they should have cut that out. They should have cut all that out because that's what I'm talking about by taking away from the culture. Y'all putting the culture up against each other. Or sorry, not at each other, but the same thing. Why are we doing that? That's what I don't understand. Y'all are not saying the correct things, by the way. Like, let's make sure we get that right as well. But you're taking pieces of the culture and you're putting it in front of each other, talking about now fight. That's not how that works when it comes to rap battles and rap beef. Let's make that clear right now. And Ken, you got to remember, Kendrick warned him. That's the part a lot of people forget. He got about 3 different warnings from Kendrick before Meet the Grams was dropped. You got to remember that part. You got 2 warnings in Euphoria, and you got another warning in 616 in LA. You didn't listen. You go ahead and drop the track that you thought was the red button. Turns out that wasn't even a button. That was a faulty switch. And then now you got Meet the Grams 20 minutes later on your head top. And then the internet deemed you finished. And then we proceeded to the electric slide at the funeral with Not Like Us. Y'all ever been to a funeral where they play the electric slide? That's some diabolical insert. Or not play, sorry, they dance the electric slide. When they play like, sorry, let me take that back. Let me apologize. That's my fault. When they play like songs like Candy, anything like that, and everyone's dancing the electric slide. Let me correct that real quick, because if I'm in the culture like that, I got to make sure I say it correctly. Okay? I got to make sure I catch myself. All right? And then we talk. That's my fault. That's my bad. But let's keep going.
Different sounds that you've brought, like King Kunta, all these different songs that you brought to the world. It's like, I got to hang my hat on the song where like I rapped
Just laugh.
the least best out of all of my shit.
it's like this is the career defining moment in a sense.
Like I won Pulitzers before for different things, and like I'm gonna hang my hat on Not Like Us.
I don't think that's the only thing he hangs his hat on, though. I think it's like, yo, I did this, that, smoked him, Grammys, Pulitzer Prize, stadiums. Bro, I don't think he looks at it as like, Drake's tied to my biggest thing. I just think he looks at it as like a body.
You know what? I apologize for saying that you had librarian glasses on. You know, that's my bad. That's my bad. I apologize. First time I seen you with the glasses on, I said you look like a librarian talking about you gonna tell people to shush. That's my bad. I apologize. Because right now you speaking facts. Right now I'm speaking facts. And you know what? I appreciate it. So I want to give you my apology for talking about how you got librarian glasses on. That was my bad. I didn't need to go that far. That was not necessary for me to do. I'm so sorry. I am really, really sorry. That's my bad, bro.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not like the worst thing to be known for like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're the one who like wrote the song and it's like this massively successful diss track. But
Yeah.
I do think that like from like a commercial appeal, like beyond his like core fan base, I feel like that song is like defining for a lot of people when they hear like Kendrick Lamar, and maybe not his actual fans, but like
No, I think
the
so as well.
mainstream,
It just sounds like you needed Drake to get your biggest hit.
So you don't think that this
That's not his biggest hit. That's not his biggest hit. How dare you say that? How you in front of a laptop and then you're saying with your bold face that's his biggest? That's not his biggest hit. That's not his biggest hit at all.
same general audience that sees Not Like Us as Kendrick's biggest hit, you don't think they look at Drake as like, oh, every time they think of Drake is like, oh yeah, Kendrick smoked him?
I actually don't, only because he has like a larger body of work when it comes to like culturally relevant like hits, like smashes, like
when I
to that mainstream audience.
Like when I think of Drake, I think of God's Plan. Like that's one of the first things that pop in my head, like musically.
So you say when man see Drake on road, they just think of God's plan?
No, I'm just saying, like me personally, like I'm like God's Plan, like hot.
Y'all remember what I talked about when it came to Scorpion? If you don't, then I'll quickly summarize. When it comes to Scorpion, you got to remember they pushed the hell out that album. But what a lot of people don't realize is that the psychological ramifications, that conditioning that happens when you do that. That's why people say God's plan. That thought, that idea is manufactured. That's not a raw thought. For any of us here, we can easily say Money Trees. We can say Humble. We can say DNA. We can say a plethora of Kendrick songs that are his successful songs. We can easily name those. That's not a problem. But that idea right there, that's not a raw idea. That was a manufactured idea. That's why I don't like Scorpion at all. And the thoughts that comes with it, because that's not natural. That was planted. But that's a different conversation, because I feel like if I was to go around here talking about it, a lot of people would call me crazy because they cannot understand what I'm talking about. So I'm going to keep it here. But just think about that for a second. What's good, Allison? Hey, I hope you driving safe. That's all I got to say. Or you at home. Either way, what's good?
Line bling, like
I'm telling you, majority of the world, when they see Drake, I'm not going to... Okay, what most of them think, I can't even say it right now because you're going to have to bleep me.
That's
but
not true.
But what they think other than that is like, okay, that's the you Kendrick smoked.
No, because he still has more fans.
Like,
They're like, oh, that's
Toronto.
Kendrick's body right there.
We're from Toronto, so like we obviously have like a way more nuanced view of Drake and like a more cohesive view. But like someone from America, they might, because it's still recent, they might associate him.
You know what I
with
mean?
that.
Like, I only think because we're from Toronto, that's why you guys say that. But
No,
I think,
because he went on a world tour and they weren't like, oh, that's Kendrick's body. No, they were like, let me buy tickets to my favorite artist.
okay, you know what they were doing for real on the world tour? They're putting signs, Drake, my mom's in the hospital. Could you give me 100 bands? Drake, I went to your first show. Could you give me like...
Yeah,
Real God's plan.
the fans are begging, bro. They came,
but
they went out
they
there
were
to
doing
beg.
that before the battle. That's a Drake show thing.
I think, okay.
Okay. Would you argue that like this put Kendrick at like the peak of his popularity, like this battle?
I wouldn't argue that, but I don't think that's a bad...
Yo, y'all heard that too, right? Yo, am I slow or did I hear that too? Cause we're from Toronto, we look at Drake from a more nuanced standpoint. The hell you gonna say? You gonna listen to his music today and you talk about, oh, he's so profound. Oh, he's just so one with himself. Do you see how he paints his nails and he wears bows in his hair? It's because he's one with his masculinity. Kendrick cannot compare. Kendrick is too much of a strong, toxic, masculine man to ever really step to such a profound and just incredible and just incredible individual that is Drake. You cannot understand that. Motherfucker, will you shut the fuck? Yo, you can't make this up. Yo, what's good, Ant? How you feeling, bro? Still at work? Got 6 babies left? Oh, Lord. I pray you have a great day, Allison. Hello, he has to tighten up. He's stressed. Yo, ruthless facts, bro. These guys cheese.
Odd thing, like you have to dethrone number one, and then you guys are like, oh, the guy you dethroned is tied to you for the rest of history. Yeah, the person
Drake didn't need to diss a nigga to have the #1 song in the world, bro. He just had to go in the studio with 40 and cook up. This nigga had to diss the #1 guy to have the #1 song in the world.
Like, where do I begin?
No matter how I got there, broski.
Yes, but you had to get there off of my back. Yeah, got the mic right there.
What about back to back though?
Back to back.
What, that wasn't #1 though, right?
I don't know if it was #1, but it
On
was
Billboard?
like it wasn't like he could hang his hat on back to back. Like, yo, this is my biggest song. Like, it's just gonna erase like the other big tunes. Like, he dropped the friggin' if you're reading this too late, or no, the one with Future after that, and like they had bangers that washed over back to back. Nothing is washing over Not Like Us in a long time, fam. Like,
We need a Canadian episode of Culture United. We gotta dead this. We gotta dead this. Yo, somebody tell the company, man. The next Culture United you put together, you gotta have some Canadians on that motherfucker. Cause yo, we need to dead this conversation immediately. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Yo, there's no way I'm sitting here and I'm witnessing this. Yo, this is absolutely insane. Off the back is wild. The hell? Oh my God. So what did Drake do to Meek Mill? Yo, why do you think everybody started messing with Drake after that? Because of what he did to Meek Mill, and then proceed to drag him for 2 years playing back to back. And nobody talks about Charged Up. Yo, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't even need no more argument points for that. Look what you did to Meek Mill. It's the same thing. So why are you bringing this up as if you found some point that's going to dead the conversation? See, me personally, that's not going to fly around here.
I'd be annoyed if I'm Kendrick, bro.
But I just don't think it's a slight that like, yo, I wrote a diss so prolific, it broke all records and it's standing the test of time.
And it's my
like,
biggest track.
You know, I just don't think that like mans are cheesed off. It's like, not only did I catch a body, like I caught millions off this world tour stadium. Like I literally leveled up. Every other rapper, when y'all diss, that's it.
But J. Tom, when it comes to Charged Up and back to back, one of them songs Drake worked on and the other one was written for him. I'll let you take the guess.
Only did I catch a body, like I caught millions off this world tour stadium. Like I literally leveled up. Every other rapper, when y'all diss, that's it. It's just a diss. My diss is so prolific. Man's gonna be talking about this in history class, grammar class, English class. Like this is going down in the history books.
But okay, how about this though? As somebody who's such a prolific rapper, pushes positivity, and I know he has duality and all that. Like you had to catch a body to have the major thing. When I do all of these other great things, I had to.
Yo, we need to get rid of this this. Yo, I appreciate drill. I appreciate drill music. Let me make that clear right now. I appreciate what it does for clubs and parties. All right? But we need to let go of that idea. We need to let go of the full idea of drill because that's dead now. It's not working no more. Drill is dropping more bodies than regular crime. Make it make sense. Yo, like, let's keep it tall right now, bro. Let's keep it tall right now. Because of you assuming and mentioning a body was caught, you're now stuck in the idea of like just forever violence. All you care about was the violence behind the song, and you're not even understanding the meaning behind the song. Because you're so stuck in violence. And guess what? That same violence is reflected all across this channel. Let's make that clear too. So because you're stuck in that idea, you could never see what the song is about culturally and how numerous amounts of culture can relate back to Not Like Us. The same way how Not Like Us was, what, the top of the Canadian charts? Let's not forget that, okay? Think about it. Just think about what I just said when I say Not Like Us is a cultural track. It's a diss track, but Kendrick made it a cultural thing. And then other cultures can run around and say they not like us. Now take that concept and apply it to Canada, where Canada is a cultural, if not the most cultural country in the world, where there's a numerous amounts of culture and diversity, and then throw what I just said about Not Like Us here. Shut up!
Do something that was like, I had to violate a next man for me to really get the accolades now to be the top guy, quote unquote, for whatever that space of time is. Like, I couldn't have done this just off of the catalog that I already built, like the next man already did.
I think Kendrick was already at the top. He already had pure Grammys, and like you said, Pulitzer Prize.
No, he was one of the top, but he wasn't at the top.
Exactly. It was debatable between. It was called the Big Three for a reason, because they were all interchangeable.
No, because they all could rap good. Accolades wise, and now I sound like a Drake Glazer, but accolades wise, Drake was miles ahead of the other two.
Brother, forget glazing. You are gargling. You are gargling, bro. That's what you doing. You gawking right now, bro. Holy shit.
It depends on the accolade. It depends on the accolade. You
Like
talk about
records.
Billboard and things, which could be manipulated, and also I'm talking about Grammys on Kendrick's side, which could also be manipulated. I don't know what
you're talking about. A Grammy Awards that Drake doesn't submit Grammys to.
I'm just saying that they both had top accolades.
Don't try to have that conversation knowing that the weight of a BET award, NCAA award, does not equate to the weight of a Grammy award. You can go ahead and diss the Grammys all you want. The weight behind the award is still higher than any other award out there referring back to music. BET was competing with that weight to the Grammys, but BET has fell so far that a lot of people question the award ceremony now. That award doesn't hold as much weight as a Grammy award. So yes, he's going to submit to the Grammys. You can stand on what you want to stand on. All right? I don't see Drake at no NCAA award. Okay? So don't try that convo knowing that you're not understanding that situation. Is it NCAA or NC? Was it NCAA? Or is it N? It's one of them other black awards. I'm just trying to remember, because I know for a fact, because I follow Kev on stage, he finally got his award. But I don't remember the exact. NAACP? Is it the NAACP? Don't tell me it's the NAACP. It's got to be the NAACP.
That had them 1A and 1B, either interchangeable. J. Cole wasn't doing enough, so he was always like,
Yo, Quickie, I figured it out before you commented, so you can hold that, but I beat you to it. So that's me. That's my bad. Like I said, I'm gonna correct myself. All right, but that's my fault. But I beat you to it. All right, so shut up.
like third, regardless.
B- or A-. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think they were both, like I said, number one. So Kendrick just had to do something to knock bro out. You know what I mean?
They were both number one.
If we were
going to talk about who were the two number one people, let's say, I guess in urban, it was Drake and The Weeknd. Kendrick was like, yes, you're a GOAT too, but you were never in the number one conversation.
We're talking about rap. Kendrick doesn't make pop music and stuff.
Okay, so in the rap conversation, it was Drake and NBA Youngboy.
Nah, bro, you're wildin', bro.
For number one?
Number one rapper, Drake. Kendrick,
Nah, it was the big three for a while.
Yes, but like
Imagine not
accolades
putting-
and sales wise, Drake's always been like he's done like 5 times the amount that these guys sell.
sales,
Yo.
yes, but there's
Okay, wait. I wanna give you an example, and like just let me know if you hear this. Like, say I make a bunch of videos on like a specific niche, right? And like I kind of have a fan base, but my biggest video ever, the one that defines me, the one that is like a hit piece on like another creator who also makes videos, like video essays or
And the other
something.
creator is the biggest guy.
Yeah, so obviously
Yo,
it's still
Anthony, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm still stuck on that. He's really talking about NBA young boy. NBA young. You can't make this up. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot make this up. You see why I wanted to react to this? This is crazy.
specific niche, right? And like I kind of have a fan base, but my biggest video ever, the one that defines me, the one that is like a hit piece on like another creator who also makes videos, like video essays or
And the other
something.
creator is the biggest guy.
Yeah, so obviously it's still good. I got this like crazy #1 video. People are praising me, whatever. But like, I'd also be like, okay, like this isn't even reflective of like most of my content.
the
Like,
#1 creator was sending shots for like the last 12 years.
After you were sending shots, you said you was a rapper, a sensitive rapper in his damn pajama clothes, bro.
Because he was moving sensitive. Is that a shot or is it facts?
The nigga made a whole song saying he killed every.
Yo, shout out Natural, bro. Is it a shot or is it facts? Yo, shout out Natural. I apologize, like I said, for making fun of your librarian glasses. That was on me. I didn't need to do that.
Everybody, blah, Drake, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, bro. You talking to
So
me?
no, fall asleep.
Let's dance.
It wasn't Let's Dance though. Drake is like, Drake backed out. Drake wasn't even, we didn't want no smoke.
And I hate doing this way back machine shit. The nigga dropped Control, and then Drake dropped The Language. Okay? And then after that, the man said the BET freestyle and said the rapper censored the nigga out of his pajama clothes. So
But you just broke it down, though. Because if we go from Control, where Kendrick is calling out you guys to get on your ish and really rap for real, if you're going to respond with Language, which is cool, then of course the response to Language would be the BET cipher. Ha ha, joke's on you. Ha ha ha. I'm bulletproof. No, bro, what are you doing? Yo, these guys stress my brain out, bro. These guys stress my brain out. Dog, you literally just broke it down and try to push it to the side like the fact wasn't enough. Yes, that's why he got dissed. Because Kendrick called y'all out for the sport, and then you responded like your feelings hurt, which proceeded Kendrick to go on the cypher stage and then laugh in your face, talking about ha ha. Yo, when you don't have your emotions in check, this is the result. Remember that. Never forget that. This is the result of it. Let's make that clear. When you don't have your emotions right, this is what happens.
man took the first shot from Control. Drake's always been responding to this guy.
yeah, I guess, man, we can go on for days about this topic. All I'm gonna say is that Drake has better music overall, catalog.
Yes. Anthony, yes, with Elliot Wilson. Was that the one with Elliot Wilson or with Angie Martinez? I remember both interviews, but I don't remember the exact dates. But either way, it might have been Angie Martinez, to be honest. Yo, shout out Angie Martinez, by the way. GOAT. Straight GOAT out there in New York. That's all I got to say. But both interviews shares the same idea. Feelings hurt for real.
Yo, Drake, give him this guy to follow.
No, and I would agree with that. I would agree. Like catalog wise, like Drake has spanned many genres. You know what I mean? So like, when I say I'm just talking about purely specific rap, I just think that when people look at the rap genre, I think people would put Kendrick over Drake.
As a better rapper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when people look at music as a whole, then obviously Drake is miles ahead. Like Drake is like Michael Jackson type. You know what I mean? So like,
I can hear.
I hope you don't wear them librarian glasses around me. I was right there with you, and then you completely lost me. I was literally right there with you, and then all of it just fell off the table. Are you the same Michael Jackson that's been making billions of dollars post his Oh, Jesus God. Why do we continue to step on culture? Why do we continue to do that? Why do we keep disrespecting the culture out here? We gotta stop. We gotta stop because we're making ourselves look crazy. Every single one of us look absolutely insane because we're not comprehending the idea of the culture. And because we don't have that idea in our minds, we start to talk about some bullshit. You know, it's gonna come a time in life where sometimes you just want to go and move out in a forest, in a cabin, and don't come back to civilization.
As a better rapper.
exactly.
Yeah.
But when people look at music as a whole, then obviously Drake is miles ahead. Like Drake is like Michael Jackson type. You know what I mean? So like,
I can hear that.
I don't want to keep on like bringing it, like continuing this debate.
You know what? On my way to work, I'm playing Human Nature. I'm playing Human Nature on my way to work. I can't. My brain, man. My brain.
Even in rap, he's the biggest rapper, bro. He sells more than Kendrick in one category alone.
Are we talking about the skill of rapping?
we're talking about the skill of rapping.
Well, if you want to go by skill, that's subjective.
Nah, because Magnum is
Or
right.
subjective,
Magnum
I mean.
is right in like full verses for bros. So like,
That's subjective. I'll just say that's subjective.
Whoa! You're saying now that it's subjective that people are writing verses for. Wow. Don't kill me, Josh. Yo. What is going on right now? What is going on? That's crazy.
A skill, that's subjective.
nah, because Magnum is
Or
right.
subjective,
Magnum
I mean.
is right in like full verses for bros. So like,
That's subjective. I'll just say that's subjective.
It's not subjective. Like Mob Ties. Like Mob Ties is like a whole like where he's spitting crazy. Like he needed Pusha T just smoked him. He needed a record to get back, and he hollered at what's his name, V's.
No, Rory.
Vory.
But that listen, Mob Ties, and I hate getting into this Drake thing. I don't consider that a lyrical track, but that we've already discussed.
But
this
then we're
before.
talking about the skill of rapping. So like you could argue like Immortal Technique is better than Kendrick or something.
Yeah.
Nah, but wait, put Rigor Mortis over any Immortal Technique track, bro.
Dancing with the Devil. I don't know. Like lyrically, like
Nah.
It's a dark song.
Nah, not literally.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip
watching.
hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.
Stop the video. Stop the video. How you going to mention Immortal Technique, then proceed to talk all this bullshit prior dropping that name? Are you Yo, my brain just simply cannot comprehend all this garbage. I cannot comprehend this level of thinking. This is absolutely crazy. This is absolutely diabolical. To have a platform called We Love Hip Hop, then proceed to know nothing about it is crazy. And I'm not sitting here claiming I know everything. Clearly. Okay? But at least my brain pays attention to the culture and has appreciation and love and understanding of it. When I see this, I'm just like, what's wrong with you? Yo. Oh my God. Yo, I am leagues beyond speechless right now. I don't know how to think right now. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Yo, I wow. Wow. Wow, 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 bro. I literally don't know what to say. Oh my God. Just think about so many dead ends throughout this conversation. Y'all take a turn and you drive down the street that literally ends. You don't have a point. And you've taken multiple turns, wasting gas, trying to get to a simple destination that's straight down the road. But nah, you think there's a better way to get there. Bro, stop it. You gotta stop it, bro. You gotta stop it. And I stand on what I said about people out there that keep talking about Kendrick. This is what happens when you continue to talk about Kendrick. Y'all make yourselves look stupid. You gotta let it go. Y'all been trolling for a long time and you gotta stop because y'all are making yourselves look childish. You gotta stop it. Don't make me say it for you. You gotta understand why I'm saying it at least though. Y'all look crazy. Y'all look absolutely crazy, bro. Holy crap. Oh my God. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. And I don't understand why they continue to do this. Y'all running in circles all the time. And I'm sitting there, I gotta ask myself, why you continue to do this to yourselves? Y'all look silly doing this. Bro, I am speechless, bro. I am absolutely speechless. Like, just to sit here and then just witness all of this. Sitting there talking about all this nonsense. Like, you literally don't make sense. You never understood what took place in that moment. You don't understand the power behind the internet and why everything is amplified. Just simple points like that you don't get. Forget the rest of the conversation, going back to the beginning of this. Because the beginning of this led to all this garbage. The fact that you didn't understand those simple points led to all of this. This is why you got to stop talking. You got to stop talking on this. You got to let it go. There's other things that you have on your channel that you can talk about. Don't talk about this no more. Don't talk about it no more because it's not helping y'all. And what's worse is that when I come down here and I look here and I look at these numbers, I get concerned because there's 47,000 people subscribed. This dropped 4 hours ago. Over 300 people has watched this. I don't know if entirely, but regardless, I look at these numbers, I get even more concerned. Because people are listening to this. But what are they listening for? Are they listening for the points of the matter, or are they listening for the argument of the matter? Bro, I get so concerned. Exactly, Tiny. What's good, Brianne? Happy Friday. Like, I get so concerned. 27 comments. Hold on. The cope is real. West Coast is crazy. Friday is just Matt Drake is the new Ja Rule. People only listen to his old catalog. Damn. The comparison is wild. Hip hop is a sport, Friday. Nas said it best. To be the best, you gotta beat the best. There you go. Do Friday think Not Like Us is Kendrick's first number one? Not Like Us is reflective of who Kendrick is. The most surgical with the pen in every sense of the word. Any way you want it. Do y'all hear yourselves sound corny? Spell corny right, brother. Jesus, bro. Friday is glazing hard, Lakey. Take it easy, bro. Give your jaw a rest. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta stop gawking, bro. Let Act get let Act do it. Facts. Oh my God. You can't make this up. And knowing me, if I make a comment, it's gonna get deleted. The most pathetic channel of the year goes to, wow. Oh my God, bro. You can't make this up, man. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up, bro. That's why Canada got a bad name to it. That's why Canada got a bad name to it. A serious thing, dog. Serious matters. It's not looking good over here on this side, you know? I get mad concerned when I come over here all the time. But I'm not hiding from it. I want to stand in front of it and address it. Because through what we talk about, there are solutions on how to rectify this level of thinking. Of course, the simple way is to not think like this, but there's levels to break down here. This is dangerous because the average person that just don't know about what's going on is going to run with this and assume what is said here is fact. And that's very dangerous because that's how you corrupt the culture. That's how you mess it up. That's how you ruin the energy around here. I don't want to do that. On this channel, I don't want to do that. That's not my goal. That's not what I want to do. You know? So when I sit here and I listen to this, I'm just baffled. I am absolutely baffled, bro. It should have never came to this. It should have never came to this, man. This is crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy, man. You can't do that, bro. That's not right. It's disturbing, I'm telling you. Or maybe I'm just sensitive. Nah, they sensitive. Yo, I can't believe such a video exists. But what can you do? What can you do for real, bro? Anyway, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get to work. I wanted to make this about. I wanted this to be like 3 videos. It only turned out to be 1. Is what it is. It's cool. I gotta get to work though. I definitely gotta get to work. Last thing I want to do is be late. So let's not do that today. Okay? It's already dark outside. That's how you know it's time for work. I got work at 5:30. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. You know, but at least I wanted to show up for this Friday. You know, so shout out to all of y'all. Y'all already know the spiel. Flex Mob, Shadow Mob, I appreciate you. Take care, be well, be safe, stay true. Be you, live long and long live. Peace, have a great day, and take care. Later.